They control the opening tip. Alozie will set it in motion. On the drive and finish. That is the all-time leading scorer in California high school basketball history, Tunde Yesufu, with the first bucket. And then a foul. Dibonsa, too tough with a chance for three.
Well, no surprise.
Dibonsa leave it. Here's Boozer's first touch. So versatile himself. That jumper falls short. He follows his miss. Leave it. Dibonsa with a slam.
Just think for Cam Boozer, the winning.
That's going to be somebody to watch. Tyson Acuff Jr. going to Arkansas. He is explosive with the ball in his hand. Sarr showing off the length. Just a sensational class overall. As Harrelson checks in for the first time for the U.S. Spin, Boozer, score.
There's just not many fives.
Cenac and McKinney are the five on the floor for head coach Frank Bennett. Hamenya, the rip through, and two. Tough one through Anthony. Jong stays out there with Mirkovic, Anthony, Pitt, and Meyer. That's a nice, tough take and finish from Hamenya.
That's what he's been doing. Think about the classes that Jong.
And Ariza is going to check in next dead ball for the World, down by 7. Anthony going to work against Boozer. NBA legacy against NBA legacy. Nice pass inside for the bucket from Mirkovic.
Has to be had.
It's an interesting point and a correct one. The difference is the 4 years of guaranteed payday as Jong celebrates a tough bucket of this first quarter. Boozer working on Jong, gets inside and hangs it through.
That was a smart play there by Caden Boozer. Doesn't have the foot speed to contain him, so he went right at him and got to the rim.
Alozie and the follow slam. Ride gets upstairs. Fast pace in this first quarter. Cameron Boozer had it knocked away by Jong. Up ahead, Jong trying to beat out this foot race and does! Jong, the star of the first quarter. Dibonsa, right back at you.
Dibonsa not wasting any time, but what a play by you. Find your way to impact the game, and how can you not get lost in the shuffle, because it can be really difficult.
Steele, jump in front, Alozie! Call him a Heizier because he's living upstairs.
Scored that and had a good look.
Playing in front of the two-time national champ Donovan Clingenson courtside, and he mentioned him as one of the reasons he chose UConn. An easy, straight-line drive for the bucket.
Opportunity, to go out there and play basketball at the highest level. You get a chance to play against the best players in the world, actually, and play alongside the best players in the world. So, it's a proud father.
All right, Jordan, great stuff with the newly minted Hall of Famer. A couple of explosive plays on either side. Some defense being played and then some elite offense from Cenac. All-time leading scorer in California high school history. McDonald's All-American himself as that one falls for McKinney.
McKinney's going to be fun to his body. Really physical guard. You go small, he can play that 4. You want to go with a big lineup, he can play as a guard and use his physicality.
Deep one for Sarr, and he knocks it through.
Jaime Sarr has put on quite the performance here.
Rive getting it done again, cleaning up the offensive glass.
Every effort play has gone the way of Team World here.
Oh! Cameron Boozer! On the floor for the first time, another McDonald's All-American in his own right, and he can put him up in a hurry.
He can really score.
Right on cue, a chance for 4. Abayev says, I'll take this dance.
Mike Dunleavy Jr., Carlos Boozer,
Battier,
Shane Battier, even the role guys, just studs.
What a just ridiculous move again through contact for Boozer. Ariza, 8 to shoot.
You can see the shake in his game. My goodness.
Step back, long 2. He got hit. It didn't matter. Taj Ariza's got all the tricks in the bag. Sarr round out the 5 for the World. Alozie back to Yesufu. Pump, looking to drive, sidestep, patient, jumper is pure.
Boy, he just looks so confident right now. And even with that shot fake, still keeping the rhythm.
Ament leaves it for Boozer. Working on Rive, likes the matchup. Cross, drive, muscle, bucket.
How about that little left off skill set he's got? You think that he keeps developing that jumper. I can see why Danny Hurley is really excited about getting him on campus.
Boozer, a chance for 3. Scooped up, get it up ahead. Acuff, attack, lob, knock away. Nice play. Second chance. Acuff, 3 ball. Yes, sir.
Darius Acuff has been quiet, but he can really score that thing.
Boozer clears. Get it up ahead for Acuff. One-on-one with Ariza. Hangs and hits. Tough finish. Ties the game at 56. Alozie. Hook it. Markovic. Lob it inside for Rhyme.
That's where Markovic can be very effective. At 6'11" did in that first half, just finding open areas and finding places where he can score it.
4 to shoot. Ariza drive. Oh, beautiful finish. He got a little match. Boozer bounce it. Dibonsa facing against Yesufu. They have been going at each other all night, and Dibonsa wins this battle. A chance for 3. Sarr back on the floor. Guarded by Caden Boozer. Lost him momentarily with 5 on the clock. Shake, bake, drive, float, and he banks it home. Caden has come in and just provided a defensive spark.
That's what he does. And honestly, both of the Boozers have been outstanding in this third quarter defensively.
Cam Boozer rattles home the triple.
How do you guard Boozer? You switch him so he can light a spark.
Spark
Team
some
World
energy.
needs it.
Anthony with 8 to shoot. Dibonsa all over him. 3-ball, bottom.
Markovic has a lot of ability and that skill set. Played a little bit for the Serbian national team.
And they will count the bucket and the foul. McKennie, a bulldozer. 10 to shoot. Cayenne, leave it. Mirkovic, 7 to shoot. Outside, looking for Markovic, taken away. And it's showtime for Dibonsa. AJ, big time finish. Lane had it. I'm not sure, was it blocked or was it just an alter? Yes. Either way, impressive defense. Now a 5-on-4, and Dibonsa makes the defense pay. That was sweet.
That is NBA. That's what that is.
We did that game together.
You know, when you do 84 games, they start to run together.
Who's counting, dude? Get it up. Oh! Watch your head! Markovic! Leaving is Markovic. Transition block again, this time Alozie. Reload, Boozer, ball fake, and bams it home.
You watch Cam Boozer in this game, you figure out pretty quickly why.
Won by their own accord, and then at the NBA level as well.
I remember hearing with the Morris twins that it was a real challenge for them.
It was,
when
first year.
When they first started, because they'd never really been away from one another.
This is still very much available for Team World. Just a 9-point game. Yesufu running the floor. Instead, it's going to be Sarr going right to the rack. And a timeout called by Team USA.
And ends up traveling.
Alozie gets rid of it. Yesufu, not shy. Bottom! Big time 3. Free throws to tie the game. A couple of weak passes. Can they get it across in time? Acuff just barely does. Dibonsa extra. Boozer corner. 3-ball! He laces it. Back to Acuff. Alozie steps up. 4 to shoot. Acuff through the double, had it ripped. Yesufu all alone for the deuce. The swipe and slam gets it to a 1-point game. For the World. 5.6 seconds left. It's Yesufu. 4 seconds left. Yesufu weaving his way through to the rim. He scores! Ties it with .6. Get it in for Acuff. Guarded closely by Sarr, who played a pivotal role in that comeback towards the end of the fourth. Acuff off the screen, lob it inside. Oh! Big finish for Boozer! Rebound, 6 assists, and 3 steals.
It looked like Dibonsa was a lock for MVP, assuming the U.S. wins, but Cam Boozer has made quite the case himself.
And Acuff Bayev. Markovic, bounce it. Yesufu, back down. 2 physical for 2.
Well, it's not like Trey McKinney isn't a physical defender.
Approaching 1:20 to play in overtime. Pressure back ramped up, and McKennie buries the defense. Markovic pump, patient. Alozie hangs. Oh, he was looking for a body, and Ariza hits the 3. Markovic, at this point, it's also just a deterrent for the actual shooter. Yesufu off the heel, and that'll do it. Incredible comeback effort from Team World, but they fall short in overtime as the United States wins its 5th straight Nike Hoop Summit, 124 to 114.